Hey guys, I'm Nightspeeds and welcome to another video on the topic of Skate 4. I already made a video on 10 things I wanted in the game and you guys left a lot of comments, so let's take a look at what you want in the game. A few people mentioned having a day and night cycle, and I think that would be super cool. Some people just say we'll skate the sanatorium from the After Dark DLC, but that's just not the same. I would combine it with having security guards in the game again, because a few people mentioned that, including Fat. You guys' username sometimes, seriously. Security guards actually played a big role in the first two Skate games, and in Skate 2 you could hire Big Black to kind of fight them off and let you skate the spot. Maybe in Skate 4 it would be a hassle to get a trick during the day, but you could come back at night when the security guards weren't there anymore. If you thought that nollie frontside crooked grind looked kinda weird, then you might agree on the fact that Hinge needs to be added to Skate 4, because crooked grinds just look like nose grinds. If we take a closer look at the truck while grinding, you could see that it's grinding in the middle of the truck, and there's no pressure on the heel to make the back wheel and the board kind of touch and lock into the grind, and that's what we need to make it look more realistic. I also never dip my Smith grinds, because if you do, the skater kind of glitches out and his knee just goes straight out and it looks super weird. A lot of people agree with me that you should be able to break boards in Skate 4, and some even mention being able to land a trick with a snap tail, and I think that would be amazing for Skate 4 footage. There's also a lot of people who want to be able to customize their grip tape, and I see why, because it's been an option in earlier Tony Hawk games but not in the Skate series. That's super weird and they need to fix that, but in general just more options when it comes to character customization, also the ability to change shoelace color and stuff like that. And of course people want more tricks in the game. You guys suggest things like impossible, Casper/hospital flips, dolphin/forward flips, be able to do a dragon flip maybe, and then 1-foot grinds. A few people even mentioned freestyle skating, and I think it would be cool if the controls felt real, but I'm having a hard time picturing that, but if that's possible, then fine by me. People suggest for a more realistic mode that you'd have to catch every flip trick. You could find that sweet spot and do primo slides, but even do tricks like a barrel flip and let it spin into a 360 double flip. Maybe do a tray flip and let it spin to a 540 flip or a 720 flip. There would just be a lot more options when it comes to tricks. A few people mentioned that bowl riding needs to be improved and basically be able to do lip tricks. And I didn't even think about this because I never skate tranny in the game. I don't think it feels realistic, I can't really do anything. I mean, it's cool that they added the drop-in thing and hand plants, but just carving and grinding doesn't feel real at all. A few people mentioned multiplayer split screen, and that would just be really cool to be able to play with your friends on the same couch, but it's just not a thing game developers are focusing on nowadays. They want you to play online with your friends so they can throw microtransactions at both of you and make more money. But split screen in Skate 4, that would be awesome. Dave Law here mentions a lot of really cool things that make Skate 4 an amazing game, and I really like the thing he said about bookmarking spots. We need a better map in general, but also being able to pin down your favorite spots and just spawn right there, that would be amazing. Spots like Hollywood 16, El Toro or Wallenberg could be found throughout the world. I think that would be amazing just to have a few legendary spots like that spread out. I'm not saying the world should be an exact replica of LA or San Francisco, I'm just saying we need a few famous spots like that in there. A few people mention how the career is kind of boring, and Tyler Foster suggests there should be a King of the Road challenge. That would be awesome. I don't know how they do it, but I'd really want it in there. A few people mentioned Braille skateboarding like challenges, so to like skate a door or something really weird. I really don't know what to think about that, so let me know what you think in the comment section below. A lot of people want first-person skating, and I only mentioned that in the video editor, but being able to play the game with the skater's point of view, that'd be awesome. A few people mention how it looks unrealistic doing wall rides, slappy grinds and no complies, and even mentions adding no comply flips in the game. I don't know how that would work, but I really love doing them in real life, so that would be a great addition to the game. A few people want to be able to ride longboards, old school boards or cruisers. I really like the idea of old school boards or shape boards because you can still flip them and skate street with that. But I don't know about the longboards and cruiser boards. Flip tricks should definitely be very limited, and well, I don't really have an opinion on it. If it's for the death race fans and it would make the game more fun for you, then I guess let's get it in there. But if the game development takes longer because of it, I don't really want it in there. On the topic of other things to ride in the game, people mentioned BMX and scootering, and even more people say it's a horrible idea. And I personally think it is a very bad idea. It's a skateboarding game with skateboarding challenges. The game would just lose focus if it became like a multi-sports game. But for the BMX fans out there, I suggest you keep an eye out for BMX Streets and BMX the Game. And for the scooter fans out there, I couldn't really find the game, to be honest. I found this game called Racer Freestyle Scooter for PlayStation 1. So I suggest you go find the developer's Instagram account and just spam that you want Racer Freestyle Scooter 2. That's my only advice, guys. I love how this guy just wants me to make the game. If I could make Skate 4, I would definitely do that, but I'm not going to pull an X7 Albert.
What I'm about to tell you next is going to be amazing. Me and Rice Skating and a developer from EA Black Box, we're developing Skate 4.
They have all these vague Unity screenshots showcasing untextured cubes and shit, as if they're making the game right now. And then if you scroll down further on the Kickstarter page, you're gonna come across a Donate Now with PayPal button. There's really no need to have a PayPal donation page if you plan on reaching your goal. The reward tiers are complete shit. It's just filled with inconsistencies, grammatical errors, sentence structure problems, and for all of those reasons and more, I deem this project Kickstarter crap.
I hope EA has assembled a big team of developers to work on the game. A lot of people actually think they're already working on it, but keeping it a secret. I don't know about that, but all I know is we should never give up. If we give up, then we're not getting Skate 4. But if we keep spamming their Instagrams, spreading the word, then there might be a chance of getting Skate 4 in the future. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. I tried to include as many comments as I could on as many subjects as I could, and I think I covered all of what you guys were saying and just gave you my personal opinion on it. If you have anything to add or just some thoughts you want to share, leave them down there in the comment section, and of course remember to subscribe for more skateboarding related content here on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching.